Hello and good morning from Stratford-upon-Avon. I know it's been a while. Things have not gone to plan this year at all, in the greater sense of life, but also in vlog life as well. I'm here in Stratford-upon-Avon this morning because I am here to see the different Shakespeare houses. I come here all the time, but haven't been to the houses for about 8 years or so. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here today. We're going to go and have a look around a few of the different buildings here and in the surrounding countryside as well. Let's go. So this is Shakespeare's birthplace, right in the centre of Stratford-upon-Avon. There's some keen photographers here trying to get some photographs. I'm also trying to do the same thing, but everybody's in the way. I am running slightly late this morning. I underestimated how long it was going to take to get from the car. But I am here a couple of buildings down at the Shakespeare Centre because you have to start at Shakespeare's birthplace. Hopefully you can hear me over the road, but I'm here at Shakespeare's birthplace this morning. Okay, so this is the shop here. It's really big, loads for children and adults, but I did come out empty-handed. Right, that was a little disappointing from what I remember. I was in and out within about half an hour. And my phone's got a bit strange. And from what I remember, basically the whole day's cost me £40. It's expensive. Yes, you can come back within 12 months. But it's a really expensive day out. There's a tour guide in every room and they had good facts, but if you asked them a question they didn't really have more to say. But yeah, in and out within half an hour. I've been in the shop as well, so there's that. Now what I'm going to do now is walk down the high street a little bit. I'm not sure if you can spot behind me, there is a Christmas shop, so I'm probably going to head in here first before I explore the rest of Stratford today. And I will take you along. Right, I'm just walking down Henley Street now, which is where the Shakespeare birthplace building is. It's just like any old high street really. You've got a Lakeland, the works, as you do. It's not quite as nice as I remember, but all high streets kind of look the same now, don't they? The sun is trying today, for sure. It was a really, really hot day yesterday, and of course the day I decided to come out, it's cloudy. Now I didn't manage to have any breakfast before I left home today, so I'm going to head into Gale's, which I really like. It was in the previous vlog. So yeah, let's get some breakfast. Okay, so I've just been for a hot cross bun and a flat white in Gale's, and I'm just walking to New Place now. Let me just check this map. Everything's really well signposted. Yeah, straight on. Let's go. Let me just show you this as well. There are some beautiful buildings between the two different houses. I'm going to swing it around here as well. Really, really nice. The sun's coming out now, so everyone's coming out. It's trying. This looks like an old Mercure hotel. Beautiful building. It's empty, look. So yeah, just keep having a walk around, having a look. It's a nice town as well. There's loads to look at, loads of shops. This group in front of me they were in the birthplace as well. So you kind of see the same people as you walk around. Loads of little bookshops, And I wonder if that is the Holy Trinity Church or not. I'm not sure. Here we are. We're coming here now. Okay, so I'm here now at Shakespeare's new place, which was his family home for 19 years. And there's a talk about to happen about 11:30, so I'm just kind of hovering. There's a really negative lady that's just walked in behind me. So I don't really want to be in the same group, so just got a red coat on, same as me. Just see where she's off to. Guess who left their sunglasses in the car as well? So things are going well. And then this building behind me is closed due to funding. I think that's really sad. But this is the garden. I'm going to flip the camera around now. It's really nice. So this is the garden. The guy on the gate was talking to me about this part. Something to do with it was built in 1911 or something. But these sculptures are really modern. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm glad the sun's coming out. It was a glorious day yesterday, but it's a bit cloudy today. There's a church there, but I'm not sure if it's the church that he was baptised in, but we shall find out. I decided against the talk because she didn't start at 11:30, she started before. Look at the pretty daffodils. Really cute. Right, let's go and have a look in here. It's kind of the centre of the garden. Totally missed that talk. She started way before 11:30 and it's now 11:30. But it is what it is. Oh, let's look at this tree. Is that real? No. Is that real? So even though it's in the town, it's actually really peaceful. Let's go and have a look at the knot garden. Oh, bear with, a little thin gap there. Let's go around here. I'm kind of using my phone today as well as my camera, so yes, some of these clips might be a little interesting. When I came here, so you're talking 8 years ago, there was much more to see. So this is the great garden with lots of sculptures, and then this tree here is a mulberry tree. To the left here is a mulberry tree, which they're saying was grown from a cutting of the tree that was said to have been planted by Shakespeare. So it's a bit debatable. Many a sculpture here, look. This is nice though. Say if you've got one of the plays, or you had a book about him, it'd be nice to come and sit here and read it today, to be fair. It's a nice day. Yeah, so like I was just saying, there was a couple of other properties open when I came about 8 years ago, so you're talking before the pandemic. There's a place called Hallscroft, and I think the building here at New Place was open, but he just said to me it was about lack of funding. So yeah, it's quite an expensive day out. I've been here about an hour and a half. I've also been to Gale's Bakery. I'm going to make a day of it. I'll go up to the RSC in a little bit. I want to go and research where the other place is, because I'm going there for a show in a few weeks and I don't quite know where it is. And then we can walk along the River Avon. So there's still plenty to show you. But yeah. So this is Shakespeare's schoolroom. Wow, look at this. And the sun's out. I may not have timed this overly well because I can hear a big group in there. Look at this. I'm sorry, but wow. Even just the architecture's stunning. I'm just going to cross the road again, take a few photographs as you do before I go in. It's literally the other side of the chapel. So this is very, very, very close to New Place.
Writing with a quill. This is a swan's feather. They also use geese. And what you're going to do is, this is a nib. It's all bird related. Nib's an Anglo-Saxon word for beak. Dip it into the inkwell. Scrape any excess off on the side. And behind the pristine paper, you've got some blotting paper, so you can get a feel for how much ink you might need. The classroom, but a young left-handed woman. Crikey. That wouldn't have happened back in there. In fact, even as late as just before the Second World War, I think in this country, if you were left-handed, the schools often tied your left hand behind your back, so you actually had to write with your right hand. So do you have to go writing something? I think it might be difficult because actually, it's to do with the nib. I always think if you Arabic, it's most probably easier to be a left-hander because they write the opposite direction, don't they? If you're an Arab, but see how it goes. You notice I tell people how to do it. I don't show anybody because I have that. Absolutely cool. As Master Jenkins said, he would have been teaching them by reading chunks of Bible and you would just be repeating it back. Fantastic way to remember things, and the experts today believe that Shakespeare, even leaving school at the age of 13, his knowledge of Latin was most probably comparable to that of somebody getting first class honours from an Oxbridge college. So he was very well versed in Latin, and as Ben Johnson.
Yep.
When the Reformation came on, in the Catholic Church, I can say, such called Catholic, certainly needed reforming. The reason these two survived, the experts believe, and so the red is in the house, people thought they were Tudor roses. As he was sadly killed in the Second World War fighting the Nazis.
So I am having a very mixed day today. So I've spent about an hour in there. That was Shakespeare's schoolroom. That was probably the best bit so far. It was very, very guided. Sometimes a bit too lengthy. And they seem obsessed with like putting you in a room or watching a film when you've not seen the start. So you're like, she's like, oh, just join them, it's only just started, kind of thing. But yeah, no, you can go into the classroom, and I've put some footage in of me having a go with the quill and everything like that. Wish I hadn't left my sunglasses in the car. And I'm not even sure I'm walking the right way, but I'm trying to get to now the church and the RSC, so let's see. Just thought I'd show you some of the buildings as well, and that's where I've just been. Oh, I am just in front of a very large group. Let's keep walking with purpose. Let's see what's behind this corner. I did know this anyway, but the guy that was at the schoolroom there just said that if there's no matinee on at the RSC, you can actually go up the tower for free and have a look over the town. So that might be something I do as well. Oh, wish I'd got my sunglasses. That kind of made the day a little bit better, to be honest, because I was thinking a bit, eek. I said to the lady on the till there, I said, because she was asking for like, would you like a guidebook? Would you like to donate some money? And I said, I'm not being funny, but it's quite an expensive day. And I said, you know me, I'm very black and white. I said, I don't really feel like I've got my money's worth yet. So I'll have a think about it. Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way. Bear with. So I have just arrived at the Holy Trinity Church. Camera's playing up, so hopefully you can see. And this is where Shakespeare was baptised, and his grave is as well. Loads of little squirrels around here. Oh, the sun's really come out today now. When I woke up it was really cloudy. This is a nice churchyard, as churchyards go. Daffodils are making it really cute as well, can you see? The right hand side there. Now, I'm walking in a churchyard, not really sure, you know, in which direction to go in. There is a sign on the door, so let's have a look at this. So I'm just sitting in the churchyard now, having a look at my map and things, and you can, as part of the ticket today, book onto the river tour as well, which I haven't added on. But my ticket is for 12 months, so I could always add this on if I was to come in the summer months. They're enjoying their little riverboat tour. And this is the River Avon, and I'm going to swing to the left here, and you can hopefully see behind the lady in the pink jacket the RSC. So I'll be walking down there in a bit. But yeah, nice day today, and they are enjoying their riverboat cruise. Just beware that Shakespeare's grave is not overly well signposted. On Apple Maps it says it's a 6-minute walk from here, which it's not because I'm in the churchyard. I presume it's inside the church, which is just to the side of me here, but it's closed today, which is fine. Can't see it all. So I'm going to retrace my steps and go back along the river towards the theatre. Like I said earlier, I am coming to a production at the Other Place, which is one of their theatres here in Stratford-upon-Avon, in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. I'm coming to see Driftwood. That is a gifted ticket, I might add. I'm coming to see Driftwood to review it, and that's about a story about 1950s Trinidad. But I haven't been to the Other Place, the theatre, before, and it's between like here and the RSC, so hopefully on the way down the riverbank I can see where that theatre is, so I know in a few weeks' time. So there is the RSC in the distance. Hopefully I can get round this way. I think I've just got to go through this wall. But this is the River Avon. If you caught my Warwick Castle vlog from the other month, I was alongside the River Avon then when I was at Warwick Castle. Okay, whilst I've got a little walk along the river, let's talk about pricing for today. So I booked my ticket for the Shakespeare Houses last night. All in all, it was £40, which, although it's for 12 months, I thought was incredibly expensive. So yes, it was £25 for Shakespeare's Birthplace, and then if you added on the Shakespeare Schoolroom and Hathaway's Cottage, and New Place was involved in that as well, £40, and that was with a discount of £10 if you booked it all together. I have found the Other Place. I'll go off-road just to show you. But now that I'm here, do I think £40 is worth it? No way. No way. Bearing in mind the other places I've been to this year have been about £22 to £24, like the Black Country Museum and Bletchley Park, and that's for 12 months as well. Okay, his name draws you in, obviously, and there'll always be that interest in Shakespeare, but it's not a £40 day out. It's very much I'm having to add things to it. Yeah, sorry, I keep off-roading. Yeah, but based on the fact that the town lives off the tourism of William Shakespeare, you can understand it, but times are hard, and it's, I'm going to say it's credit crunch. Christ, that was a bit of a blast from the past. It's a cost of living crisis. Yeah, £40 is a bit dear. It's a bit dear. Now, by the looks of it, that tower there is one that you would be able to go up if there wasn't a matinee. But Henry V started yesterday, I believe, so there's possibly a matinee on today, but I'm going to go in anyway, go and have a look at the shop, and just to do some research to see whether there's a cafe at Anne Hathaway's house, because if there's not, there's a lovely cafe on the Riverside here which I will show you. But yeah, we're here at the RSC. So I was here the other week for The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. So this is the RSC main shop. Lots of sacks here. These are cool. Macbeth, please bring a Macbeth. Production soon, please. Loads here to see, look. I'm just walking around the front now, but this is what I was going to get my auntie for Christmas last year, a tour of the RSC. I'm just panning around. I'll probably get her that this Christmas now instead, because although we've been to the Shakespeare Houses, we haven't had a tour of the RSC. Look how busy it is. I'm going to just flip round so you can see. Yeah, beautiful. I'm going to walk around here now and show you. If you're ever in the market for a cafe, they've got a beautiful Riverside cafe on the side here. So you just walk round to the left of the main theatre, and it's just here. It's such a beautiful position here as well. Really, really lovely. I might, what time is it? I'm just going to do a bit of research, see if I need to eat here or not. Yeah, so here's the cafe, and the seats are all open outside today. I'm just going to take a quick perch. Okay, I've come back out the front again. I am now leaving Stratford-upon-Avon, the town, and heading to a village called Shottery, which is where Anne Hathaway's cottage is, and that finishes off the round of houses, if you like. Okay, so I've just arrived in Shottery. They say you can walk it. It's a 25-minute walk from the main town. I wouldn't have walked that. I thought it was quite far, to be fair. But once you get here at Anne Hathaway's cottage, you have to pay and display. So bearing in mind I've just paid about £5.50 at Bridgeway car park in the town, plus the £40. It's an expensive day, just bear that in mind. Okay, so that was £2 for 3 hours parking. Bear in mind I'm only going to be here about an hour, but it's done now, it is what it is. So I'm just walking along the pavement here to the cottage, which I have been to before. The last time I came to the Shakespeare Houses was a few days after Christmas, so it was really frosty, so I'm looking forward to seeing this, to be fair. Okay, I've made it to Anne Hathaway's cottage, just outside. I'm just waiting for this group to go in. Dithering. You know how I feel about dithering. Obviously it goes without saying that, you know, Shakespeare will always stand the test of time, but the new film has recently come out about Hamlet, which was Shakespeare's son. It's starring Jessie Buckley in it, and she just won an Oscar for it a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I think that interest is still there, definitely. And there you have it, really. Anne Hathaway's cottage. Again, very, very, very limited objects. There's about 5 objects that actually had anything to do with William Shakespeare there. Nice day though, so it's a nice day just to walk around, to be fair. It's been an interesting day out, all in all. I'm not quite sure how long this vlog's going to be. Tricky one, isn't it? Luckily I've not come that far. Ooh. It's quite local to me, but if you were, you know, there were some Americans in the schoolroom earlier, I'd be quite disappointed. They have got 2 of the houses closed at the moment. One's called something Croft, is it Nash's something, and Hallscroft or something, and they just haven't recovered since the pandemic, and they use them as learning places for students and education groups and things. Disappointed. Completely ridiculously over expensive. You probably paid double what you would want to pay, I would say, but obviously they're trying to get some money back for restoration purposes. I've had a mixed bunch with the guides in the rooms. So the people at the schoolhouse were really good. At the same point, the guy that was pretending to be the teacher, he kind of went off on a tangent, and we joined halfway through, so I was a bit like, what is this? Whereas the people in the other places, so that's the birthplace and here at Anne Hathaway's cottage, they seem a bit bored, I'll be honest. And they don't have loads of knowledge, if I was to be picky about today. So I've obviously got a 12-month ticket. Do I think I will come again within the next 12 months? No. I've got too many other things to do. But I suppose if maybe around Christmas I could come, I suppose. I don't know. Very disappointing. When I went to Shakespeare's birthplace first, that was the worst one, I would say, the most boring. And they just haven't got many artifacts or objects of his time or that he used. I've actually seen more when I went to New York. So this time last year in April, I went to, it's not April, but near enough, I went to the New York Public Library, and they'd got an exhibition on called Treasures, and they'd got loads of different treasures essentially. They'd got the original soft toys from Winnie the Pooh, they've got Charles Dickens' writing desk, and they had Shakespeare's first folio there in the New York Public Library. And I feel like that was a wow moment, and that was a really something to think, wow, this is amazing. Be disappointed here. A lot of it's reconstructed. Like their biggest selling point is it's the floor. Both the places have got the original floors that the Shakespeares would have stood on, and you think so yeah, the vlogs aren't going overly well in 2026, but the Harry Potter vlog is coming soon, and then after that I'm going on some international travels, so we'll see how they go. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something. I'm going to just pop to the cafe over the road now. I think it's called the Cottage Cafe or something, because I want to do the little snack before I hit the road. But it is about 2 o'clock now, so it's taken me 4 hours, and I had to drive 10 minutes up the road to come here. And I went to Gale's Bakery, so it's not a full day, and it's cost me £50, just under £50 with 2 lots of parking. Bit steep. I feel like I've come away today and kind of missed the whole point. Even the shops weren't that great either. The best merchandise was at the RSC. The cafe is just here behind me on the road there, but I've decided against it. I'm going to head home to somewhere more familiar, but also I'm not that hungry at the moment. Nice day, I'm glad the sun's come out. I've been somewhere, I've done something, kept myself busy, but very, very disappointing day and very expensive. And it's only just 2 o'clock. You know, if I was like an international tourist, I'd be a bit cheesed off today, to be honest. But yeah, think what you like, you know. Have a visit yourself. I suppose it's a different day out. Like, I'm always solo, aren't I? It's a bit of a different day out if you're with somebody else, because you could spend more time at Stratford-upon-Avon, more time at the cafes and stuff. But still, they're only open for, I think, another hour. Yeah, until next time, guys. Ta-ta for now.